Welcome to Second Take, the show that focuses on the issues behind the news. It has been a difficult year for Telkom, and Chief Executive Officer Pinky Moholi has warned that the telecoms operator is facing another tough road ahead. Engineering News contributing editor Christy from Merwe joins me to reflect on Telkom's results and its future prospects. Christy, welcome to Second Take.
Thank you.
News headlines and articles this week describe Telkom's full year results as dismal and poor. Why did revenue and earnings move backwards?
Well, there are a number of reasons for that, Mariaan, and as you did say in the news this week, we saw that revenue was down 5.2% to 33 billion. Operating profit was down 22% to 4.2 billion, so they're still making a profit, but not as much as they were the year before. And also headline earnings per share down 35%, which investors are going to be worrying about. All the executives have told us there are a number of reasons for this decrease in revenue. Increase in competition is putting pressure on them. So for the consumer, this is good. We can get services from a lot more providers, but not so good for Telkom. Obviously, everybody wants a bit of their market share. On the regulatory side, we've also seen a lot of pressure from ICASA. For example, we've seen with the interconnection decision that they made a couple of years ago, revenues from interconnection for Telkom have decreased by 35% to 1.7 billion. So they're getting hit there as well. Voice revenue, obviously, which was a big earner for Telkom, is down dramatically. Traffic revenues are down 13%. Everyone's, switching to mobile and sending emails rather than making a call. Telkom has also told us that they've had some complex IT projects which have been more complicated than they thought and delayed the launch of certain products. And also the organization is going through a lot of internal transformation, a lot of changes being made there. They've been offering voluntary severance packages to workers, and Moholi has told us that they're looking for a lot more cohesion among the board particularly and the leaders of the organization. So slowly they're making a lot of changes internally as well.
The deal to sell its money-losing Nigerian unit has fallen through. What is next for Multilinks?
This Multilinks has really, seems like it's been a thorn in the side for Telkom. They acquired it in 2007 for $410 million US. And it's never been profitable. Moholi has said that over the 4 years, Telkom has spent about 9.8 billion rand on this unit in Nigeria. They've now decided that they want to sell the unit. They wanted to sell it for $52 million to Visaphone in Nigeria, but the court in Lagos has put a stop to that, saying that you haven't met all the conditions precedent, so you cannot sell Multilinks. They're also in a legal battle with Helios Towers Nigeria, and Helios wants to sue them for $525 million US for breach of contract. So Telkom has now decided that they are stopping the cash burn. They're not going to be giving any more money to Multilinks. So the board of Multilinks met this week as well. We're not sure what decisions were made there, but they will need to decide how they're going to continue operations without any more money from Telkom, and speculation is that the unit is likely going to be liquidated.
How is Telkom planning to turn itself around? Is expansion into the rest of Africa still a priority?
Absolutely not. No, they've said that they are going to focus domestically, where they do have certain strengths. They've got a huge network, a lot of architecture. Just historically, they've got all of that. They've said that they are going to focus on growing broadband. Because of the declining voice revenues, they're going strongly in the data direction. They're going to be focusing on consumer offerings for broadband as well. They also want to grow the mobile arm of Telkom. We saw they launched ATA, not in the last financial year, the year before, and they've put 1.4 billion rand into that. It's not profitable yet, and they say it's likely to be profitable in 2014, so still a while to go for that, but they're definitely focusing their attention there. ATA is the consumer offering, but they've also said, which is an interesting thing, that they're going to be looking at integrated fixed and mobile offering for their enterprise customers, which is government and business, which is what a lot of people have been saying they should have been doing for a long time. So that will be a good thing, and I think they're hoping to grow revenues there. And obviously they're also still going to be focused on cutting costs within the organization and continuing to transform there.
Christy, thank you very much. That is the Second Take show for this week. Thank you for watching, and join us again next time for more news analysis.